Then we've come up with this idea of three hubs, which is a way of clustering some of the things that need to be done under mission and leadership, and that will be led by the district chair. And then there'll be a compliance and administration hub, which will be led by a district secretary, hopefully a layperson, and either a layperson or a minister to then lead the other hub, which will be about ministries and vocation. And these hubs have lots of sub-functions in them, where there might be other individual voluntary officers, there may be groups, there may be networks of people brought together, and all of it, the district leadership and the work within and between hubs, is intended to be collaborative. But the risk that we can all see, of course, is that if it gets too big and too widespread, will we lose relationship? Will everything feel remote and distant and become disconnected? Well, the mission areas are designed to keep groups, clusters of circuits connected in a particular part of the region, and to allow a response that's also contextual. So it'll pick up the particular things that may be more pertinent or relevant in that part of the world. So the mission areas, and others will be saying this as well, I'm sure, have got a double purpose. One is a relational, pastoral outworking in a relational way, and the other, of course, is facilitating mission, to make sure we think about it and undertake it and are focused upon it in all sorts of ways. So in terms of the mission areas relating to the hubs, one way in which they will relate is that some things that are, in a sense, that the governance resides in the hubs. I should make very clear that the mission areas themselves won't be separate governance units, but some of the implementation might then take place in the mission areas, so that people then sometimes perhaps meet in the hub, at the hub level across the district, and sometimes we'll meet in the mission area level, in the group of circuits, or for the people involved in that type of work in that part of the world. So think, for example, about probationers. We may well, of course, have a probationers committee at the district level, but sometimes the probationers might meet more locally in their mission area. Similarly, superintendents, or, for example, when district safeguarding officers pull together groups of circuit safeguarding officers. Sometimes we want the relevant people with particular interests or expertise or callings or ministries, particular mission foci, to be pulled together across the mission areas. And that's the beauty of this interaction, we think, of the hubs with the mission areas. So the particular sub-functions of the hubs will then pull the relevant people together, will connect them, mutually support, mutually learn from, mutually empower across our different mission areas. So sometimes that will be more of a supportive nature. I've mentioned already, for example, safeguarding and probations. But often it will be of the missional type focus of the new places for new people work and people, or more generally pioneering and fresh expressions. Might be various types of chaplaincy, might be those who've got a particular contextual interest, such as rural affairs or city centre or urban ministry in various ways. So again, it's this crisscrossing, this matrix, whereby sometimes we're working within a mission area, sometimes we're working across mission areas, supported and linked together through the function of the hubs at district level.